Videos like this get hundreds of thousands or even millions of views on social media, and I just built a content engine that creates posts like this for you on autopilot. It finds new content ideas, writes posts, and publishes them across different platforms every single day. So in this video, I'll show you how you can use the system to find new content ideas daily, how to use those ideas to grow on social media faster, and finally, how you can get access to the system completely for free. But make sure you stick around until the end, because throughout the video I'm also going to be showing exactly what you need to do to tailor the system to your specific niche and writing style. So let's jump in. Before I show you how everything works and how to set it up, if you want to grab the template for free, just head to the first link below the video, and this is where you'll be able to download the blueprint. And if you come over to N8N and create a new workflow, you'll be able to import the file here. So if you click on the three dots in the top right and import from file, so this is where you can obviously import the blueprint, and this is what it looks like. So as you can see, it's kind of split into two different parts. So the first part at the top will produce the image carousels that look like this. So we've got the main image with some text on it, the caption as well, and obviously some more slides with information on them. And the bottom part of the automation will create standalone text posts with image that you can post, for example, on LinkedIn, and they look like this. You might have noticed that the caption here is different, and that's because I've tailored the system to produce content specifically for different social media. So it'll do kind of LinkedIn style post here with obviously different image and some text as well. And so before I jump in, let me just give you a very quick overview of how the automation works. So the first part will do the content research. So it'll look at the RSS sources. It will select one article that matches the criteria that I set up here, and after it does some more research with Perplexity, the automation then splits into two different parts. So again, this is where we draft content for each platform, and I've labeled each section clearly so that you can easily see what is going on. And first part, create content. This is where all the captions, the carousel text get created. And number two, generate carousel slides. This is where we generate the AI images that will go on each carousel slide that you can see here, kind of in the background. And the section number three, this is where we generate the main image for the carousel. So I actually use different AI model for this one, which is why I have this as a separate section. And finally, once we have all the text content, all the images, we then combine everything using a platform called Renderform, and I'll show you how to set up everything in a moment. And once it's all done, we finally publish all of that to social media, and this works almost similar to the bottom part as well. So we draft content here, we generate image, we then save that in Renderform, we render the template, and finally we publish that to LinkedIn and Facebook. So now that you have a clear overview of what's going on, let's jump into the details of how to set it up. So the first thing that you'll need is a Google Sheets with a list of RSS sources. So here's mine. I will also share access to it as well, so that you can use this. And this is where I've got my RSS links, which is where obviously we're getting the news from. And just a little tip of how you can find those. So if you go to a website that you want to grab RSS from and you're not sure if it actually has RSS, you can just right click anywhere on the website and click inspect. You'll see this section pop up, and then if you do Control F and then type RSS, as you can see, this will show you whether this website has RSS. So as you can see, we've got two RSS links here, and I'll use this one here, which is specific for this section. So yeah, that's how you can find RSS easily. And obviously the more you add, the better. I've only added 5 here, but obviously you can add pretty much as many as you wish here. And then once we have all the RSS feeds, the filter will only keep the most recent articles, and then AI will select the most relevant article based on the criteria I set up here. So if we take a look at the prompt, it's quite simple. I just specify what we're looking for, what we are not looking for, and also the target audience. So if you post for a specific niche, you obviously have different target audience. So this is where you can amend it. And by the way, you can use this system to post in pretty much any niche that you want. AI, investments, gardening, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so once we have the article, we then use Perplexity to do a little bit more research into the topic, so that we give AI as much information, as much useful information as possible to work with. And this is where automation splits into two. So the content creation, let's just take a look at the draft caption. And this is what the prompt looks like. It's quite simple, really. I just list the rules here. So I've got the tone of voice, writing style, what to include, and again, what not to include. And what I've done here was I've included a chain of messages, and that way I show AI what the ideal response should look like. So the first message is going to be the user prompt. So this is where I've got the main prompt. And the second message is also a user prompt, but this is where I provide AI with the example information, example input that I can see. So we've got the article, we've got some more information at the bottom as well. And after that, we've got the assistant prompt. So this is what the ideal AI response should look like. And again, if you are customizing it to your own writing style, niche, this is where you can paste your own example. You can obviously use mine if you want, but to make it tailored, you can use your own. And then finally, we have the user prompt at the end, where we provide actual information from the previous notes. And the same applies for pretty much any content creation prompt here. So that's how it works. So the step number 2 is to generate carousel slides and AI images. To generate those, I use a platform called Fall AI, which is where you can access various AI models like text to image, text to video, and so on. So if you create an account and then click on manage and then API keys, this is where you'll be able to generate your own API key. And once you have that, come back over to N8N and you'll have to paste your API key in a few different nodes here. So generate image, if I give that a click, and now this is where I've got the authorization and your API key goes here. And you have to do the same for check image status and get image link as well. So those three. And also you'll notice that I use Fall AI in kind of a few different places here. So in section number 2, section number 3, and also in the bottom part as well. This is where I've got the image creation as well. So make sure you paste your API key in all of those nodes. And once that's done, you're good to go. So the next part, the combine everything, part number 4. So as mentioned, this is where we use RenderForm, and this is what it looks like. It's basically a platform that you can use to generate render images from different templates that you have. And this is what I use to then obviously add the AI image on the template as well as the text. And I'll also give you access to all of my templates, so you'll be able to copy them. So this is what it will look like. And if you scroll down on here, you'll see an option to save to my templates. So you'll be able to use it. Just please make sure you remove the logo in the top left. That'll be cool. And so there are 3 things you have to set up on RenderForm side. So this is then thing number 1, the template itself. You also have to grab your own API key. So if you click on my API key, and it will let you render your own. And if you come over to N8N and open the RenderForm node, again, we'll have the API key section, and this is where you paste your own key. So now that you have the API key set up, the last thing you have to do is input the template ID. And to access that, if you are on the template edit screen, over on the right hand side, you'll see the template identifier. So each of them is going to have their own. So if you copy this and come back over to N8N, so this was the main page. So if I open the render form, oh, actually the main page, so render form main over here, and scroll down to the JSON section, as you can see here, this is where you can paste the template ID that you just copied. So make sure you do that for the main page, the slides or the pages, as well as the standalone post. And finally, on the creation side, we've also got the final page. So if I show you the post, so again, those are the slides. If I scroll all the way to the end, I've also added the CTA page as well to follow us, stay up to date. And since this is going to be the same for each post that we create, I've actually saved this in my Google Drive rather. And then what I do is I just download the file and upload it to Blotato each time I post. So again, you can do the same. Just make sure that you specify the folder where it's saved, and also the search query. This is the actual name of the image. And finally, make sure you save that as JPEG, because this is the format that Blotato accepts. So once it's all done, the last step is to publish that on social media. So I published that to TikTok and Instagram. And if I show you an example, so Instagram, when you're going to be setting it up, make sure that you select your own account. Obviously, you don't need to touch any of that. And at the moment, I've got it set up to schedule 24 hours from now. So if I run the system now, the post will go to Blotato post calendar, and I'll be able to see all of my posts here. But if you want to publish right away, then what you do is you just delete this parameter here, and once you run the system, it'll just go straight to the social media platform. So this was the overview. Now the bottom part works almost the same, so I won't go through that. So that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. And again, if you want to grab the blueprint for free, just head over to the first link below the video and you'll be able to download everything that I've mentioned in today's video. So if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe, because that really helps, especially a small channel like mine. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.